Hi there, Lifelong Wellness LW220 students. Again, I am your instructor, so my name is Kara Jimenez, and I'll be working with you over the first 7 to 8 weeks of the semester for this course. Please note it is shortened into kind of a condensed version, so you're going to be completing this course within 7 to 8 weeks. I hope you had a chance to view my video introduction already, so make sure you take a minute and view that. That should be very helpful. This particular video is just giving you an explanation of what you need to do for this very first week of class. So what you're going to want to do is go to the content button, and I would suggest printing off the syllabus and the weekly schedule. Okay, for the weekly schedule, you'll see for this particular week in class, you're going to be reading Unit 1. So the required textbook is that Lifelong Wellness course supplement. It has a spiral binding. Okay, it's spiral bound. It also is the 2019-2020 edition. Okay, so it just got into the bookstore last week. So if you haven't been able to get it yet, you should be able to get it now. Also, it is kind of has a purplish color on the front of it for this new edition. So you're going to want to purchase that 2019-2020 edition. And for this particular week, you're going to be reading Unit 1, which talks about lifestyle choices for wellness and the 6 dimensions of wellness and how, you know, it's not just about the physical, but there are other important facets that go along with our wellness when it comes to the wellness wheel. So we want to look at all those other components as well. And then Unit 2 discusses chronic diseases. So Unit 2 gets into things like cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, osteoporosis, okay, some of those chronic diseases, and it goes through risk factors. What are some things that put us at risk for these particular diseases, and how can we prevent? So for each chapter, you'll notice that there are discussion questions at the very beginning in the textbook. My suggestion is to answer those discussion questions as you read through the chapter, and that way when it comes time to take a test, you'll definitely do better on it because, you know, a lot of the material that you're tested on comes directly from those discussion questions. So that would be definitely helpful on your part as far as preparing yourself. So in addition to reading those 2 units, you're going to take the first quiz and submit the syllabus acknowledgement statement in the Dropbox. Now note, here's your deadline. Okay, I did push it back to Wednesday, September 3rd, just due to the Labor Day holiday. I know it's going to be a busy weekend for people, and it's going to be hard for us to probably complete schoolwork. So I pushed it back till Wednesday, September 3rd. But after that, you'll see that all the due dates are Sunday nights by 11:59 p.m. So each week, just keep in mind, okay, I have to do my coursework by Sunday night, midnight for that particular week. Because if not, you will not be able to make that up. Okay, so make sure you complete all the assessments by the deadline. So quiz number 1, you're going to find that under the quiz button. Okay, you can see it's available until September 3rd, 11:59 p.m. Each quiz is going to be 20 points. Okay, so it's 20 multiple choice questions. You have 20 minutes to take it. Okay, so make sure that you stay within that time limit. And for every minute you go over the time limit, you will be penalized a point. So make sure that you've read the chapters, answered the discussion questions prior to you taking the quiz. Okay, so quiz number 1, that is due by Sunday, September 3rd. In addition to that, if you go to the assignments button up here, this is considered the Dropbox. They've changed that to be titled assignments. So for this week, you're going to be submitting the syllabus acknowledgement statement into the Dropbox. So what is that? That is found basically at the very bottom of your syllabus. Okay, here's your statement. I have read the syllabus document in its entirety, and I understand the policies and expectations set forth in this document. So basically, you can cut and paste this wording right into the Dropbox folder and put your name, date, and the title of the course with it. So that is what you're going to be submitting into this. So I want you to read through that syllabus in its entirety. Make sure you have a good understanding of what is expected for the course before you submit it into the Dropbox. One final thing I want to note on the syllabus, I did talk a little bit about email etiquette because a lot of students email me and just say, hey, I'm in your class. What did we do last week? Okay, I teach multiple classes and I have multiple sections of certain classes as well. So I need to know exactly what course you're referring to. So for example, you would say LW 220, section number is FA 832. So I'm in your lifelong wellness class, LW 220, FA 832 section, and I have a specific question regarding X. Okay, so when you do email me, make sure you let me know exactly what course you're referring to, and then you use a proper greeting, a body, a closing in those emails. Okay, so follow this, email etiquette anytime you have correspondences with me. And I'm sure you're going to be emailing me with questions, which is totally fine. But that is definitely something that I'm expecting when students correspond with me through email. Okay, so those are the main points of importance for this particular first week of class. If you have specific questions, feel free to reach out to me through email and I can respond and answer those as best I can. So have a great first day of your fall semester.